Hello and welcome to the tutorial which is about setting up conditions for your activity strand. So now you may just use Noiap to share general information about the activities. If you do like to make it a bit more complicated and automate the management such that the state of the activity depends on the number of people that are subscribing to it or the number of people that are participating in it. You can create conditions for that. Right now, you can create conditions which are time dependent and subscriber dependent. So let me show you what that is all about. Management conditions. So now what you have here is a sentence which will later on also be more visual, just like down here where you get a graph that is has a horizontal axis, which is the time, and the vertical axis that is related to the information. So if this is the number of subscribers, this would be the number of subscribers on the vertical line. And then you get the history and maybe later on also a prediction, or probably a prediction of how this is going to look like. And you can set up conditions for your activity by by clicking on a certain point and then creating this condition. Right now, it's in this we are certain a second author iteration, and this is made by a sentence which you may just, or an abstract sentence which works as follows. So you may understand it by reading it. Change conditions off, so you can select what is going to change. You can change the whole strand, or you can change particular parts of the strand. And then to watch, you can change the state, if it's hidden, if the entrance is visible for the public, if it's closed so that people can queue up, and or what the state is, if the state is just in preparation where the strand exists but nothing is happening, or if something is happening, or if you would like to end this. If it's ended, this would actually mean that the strand would end here. If all the activities that are part of it ended, the activity strand would end. Anyway, so you could also send you a notification email if this condition is met. So for instance, imagine you can set up a condition that is creating, or that is changing the state to start so that the activity will take place. Then you can send an email to you which lets you know about it. You can now select what kind of condition you would like to create. So now we have since change conditions off, then you can select what they're going to be changed and send an email to. You can create add emails here, and now when the date is, when this is when and the date is, so when and dated, and here's when or the date is. Now for when or dated, or for when you can also, or for when and dated, you can make this trigger of the condition dependent on subparts of this activity strand, which you can select here. So this activity strand, or one action of this strand, or friends, it has an equal or above maybe 10 subscribers, and date is before, on, or after this date which you inserted here, and date and time, and you can choose between two different condition types. It's either a marker or boundary. And now I will go more into detail of the different more into detail of the rules between different conditions. And now you may imagine that you have this history here and the prediction and the graph, which shows you your subscribers and for friends. But you don't want to have 50 friends at your party or at your dinner party. You actually just would like to have 20. So you may set up a condition marker here, which stores the information that are related to changes that this activity, that this condition is triggering, and let people know about, or the people who have subscribed about it, that this is dinner party is happening. So you may say, okay, on this particular date, if I have met 20 people after this date, they have dinner party in 2 weeks is going to happen. So what changes then is this block will turn up, and on the people that are subscribing to it, and all of them will be able to see, okay, this is actually happening. They can zoom in here and get more information about it. Now you may give it an upper limit, so the marker stores this state, and with boundaries you can set now boundaries for that what is happening after the marker. So imagine you have reached a certain amount of friends that are coming to your party. You can create a boundary here up here that says, okay, please close the door and let people queue up, but not be able to subscribe to this any longer, because 20 people are just the right amount for me to handle. And now set up a boundary here which says, okay, I'm creating a new condition. Can actually remove them, or by default you always get 2 conditions to give you a start, which will set up the activity for 6 hours. So if you do have an immediate or something in your mind you would like to do right now, that this is public for 6 hours, and you may, so for instance, if you are searching for a buddy or for someone who you would like to go running with, or just undo, delete. Now, okay, well, as long as you haven't saved the state, this is not all of the changes here haven't taken place. You save the state by clicking on save or going into the next section. Now you can say, for instance, okay, this is closed so that people queue up for the whole strand, and it has started. Remove when dated, when and dated. So set up a date here that says tomorrow, after tomorrow, if I reach 20 subscribers, please close the door. Now what happens now is that you have this marker that saves the state, and if this boundary is being triggered, it closes the strand or the action and the people that it is supposed to do. And now people can queue up, and they will see that they are queuing for it in the overview up here, which is here, but they can't actually get more information about it because they will just see what public, what's also visible to the public of this activity strand. And now, if the subscriber amount drops again and it goes below the boundary condition, the state of this of everything that was changed by this boundary will be reset to what was saved by the marker. So if this would be the case in this example, what happens now is if the amount of subscribers drops below 20, the state would go back to that this is happening and that the entrance is open again. This means that people will, or queued people will be let in first, and the people can subscribe again to it. And as soon as the subscriber as there are 20 subscribers again, the boundary will be hit again and close it. So by using conditions, you can say in what frame you would like to have for the amount of subscribers or time. What kind of time frame you may have for activity, and so on. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. I'm looking forward to answering your questions, and if you do like to